Hey guys, what's up? Today we're making barbecue spare ribs and simple macaroni salad. You know how you make macaroni tuna salad? Substituting the tuna for canned salmon. So we got 2 boiled eggs in here and 2 cups of elbow macaroni. So we're going to let that go to a boil and we're going to work on our sauce. Okay, here's everything you're going to need for your base. You're going to need some fresh parsley, scallion for garnish, red onion, green pepper, sweet peppers, and a sweet onion and 1 clove of garlic. So we're going to chop this up and place it in the bowl. Okay, here's all our veggies cut up. So we're going to take a little bit of this parsley and we're going to put it to the side for garnish. So we put a little bit of the parsley to the side for garnish. So there's your sweet onion, red onion, sweet peppers, bell pepper, parsley. Remember I said 1 clove of garlic. You want your garlic cut really fine, just like this. In goes our veggies. Guys, you're also going to do some celery. Okay, here's your lineup for your dry ingredients, okay? You're going to need Zatarain's blackened seasoning, Himalayan salt with black pepper, garlic powder, sweet pepper seasoning, fire and smokehouse, onion powder, an all-purpose seasoning, and a teaspoon of sugar. So those are your dry ingredients. This is your lineup, and this is your base for any salad. Whether it's potato salad, this is your base. This is a great summer salad. So in with all our dry ingredients, you want to use a half a teaspoon of each. You can substitute the Zatarain's blackened seasoning for Old Bay if you're using tuna or salmon or crab or any type of seafood. The smoked paprika is for garnish purpose only. So now we're going to give this a good mix, and then we're going to add our wet ingredients. The wet ingredients are as follows. Hellmann's mayonnaise. I prefer Hellmann's. You can use Miracle Whip if you like. Yellow mustard. You can use Heinz or the original spice mustard. Sweet relish. And I'm going in with a little bit of Japanese mayonnaise. Just a little bit. So now we're going to add our wet ingredients. Approximately a tablespoon of relish, a teaspoon of mustard, and a tablespoon of the Japanese mayonnaise. Now we're going to add the Hellmann's. At this point, you're going to taste it and you're going to decide on what you would like to add more of. If you find it's great to your taste and your liking, then we will proceed to add the macaroni. Here's our macaroni pasta and our eggs. They have been cooling. You're going to need 1 can of Bumblebee Wild Caught Pink Salmon. We're going to open this can. We're going to drain the water out. Here's our salmon. You could just dump it in there, but me personally, you're going to see in the middle of this salmon is going to be like the bone. So you want to discard that. If you don't mind having that in there, you could just dump the salmon in there. But I like to flake it up first. There are the bones that I'm going to discard. Now, you might not be able to get all the bones out, but just get out what you can, okay? So here's our salmon flaked up. Now, I use salmon because I don't really like tuna. I don't know if I don't like tuna because my mom never made us tuna fish sandwiches. She always made salmon sandwiches. So she would buy a can of salmon and use it just how you would make tuna sandwiches. So in goes our pasta. Now I'm doing it like this because I don't want to have too much pasta. So I'm adding a little pasta at a time. I would suggest you take your 2 cups of macaroni down to 1.5. It should suffice 4 people. So in goes our salmon. Now with this, you always add your eggs last because the eggs are soft and they're going to break up. So we're going to give this a good mix to fully incorporate everything together. You want to fold it, not stir, fold it. Our last and final step is the eggs. So now we're going to fold these in. Okay, so we have our eggs all folded in. So we're going to garnish with some. This is the perfect summertime salad. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you try it, and I will see you guys on the next one.